Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. It is your lady, Ms.Z. Welcome back. It's been a minute, okay? I've been working, so I haven't been able to get on as much, but no more excuses. Let's go ahead and get this ancestral message. This is going to be about what the ancestors are guiding you to do right now. So we're going to get our daily ancestor feed or insight, and we're going to find out what the ancestors are guiding you to right now. All right. Now, as you know, if you would like to book a reading with me, you want to go to dawnandreams.com. That link will always be in the description box. Also, on the website, you are able to book for classes, okay? And the class is going to be held on YouTube live private session with other classmates, and it will be held on February 19th, 11 a.m. Eastern. So please, 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 if the ancestors are guiding you to get that class, if you're trying to be a spiritual guru or a healer or someone who wants to read for people, this is a great class for you to take part in. And I would really love to have your presence there. And again, there are a few spots left, so don't wait until I have to take it down or it just stops altogether. Make sure that if you are able to, if the ancestors make a way for you to come, please sign up for the class. It is called All Things Divination, and we're definitely going to be going over the tarot, oracle, and there's going to be a lot of great information for you to get started or for you to upgrade your skill level, okay? So that will also be on the website under All Things Divination, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, but anyway, back to this. Okay, the ancestors already got a message already. So let me get started. So you can pick stone 1, stone 2, or stone 3, whichever stone you feel drawn to today. And if you came to this video, then the ancestors do have something to say to you. So if this video resonates with you, make sure that you like and subscribe. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started and see what the ancestors have to say. If you need more time, please pause the video, but we're going to get right into it. So the ancestors are actually guiding you to have strength more than they're guiding you to do something in general. This could be strength to get over any situation or any interference that has caused you pain or some type of loss or grievance. Being guided to cope with the way things are until things get better. Okay, so let's see what else they have to say. So there is, I heard something spiritual coming through. Okay. Check on that. Some more cards wanting to come out. Lastly, we'll go in with the ancestral message. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, this fell on this side. So this is very important to see how this stacked up because you have this in the reverse. And this means, though you may have crashed. So say, for instance, your job is frustrating you and you just need to take a day off. Okay, I've had those moments. Okay, when it's just too much going on, so you just crash. You just had to take a break. It's okay. It's okay because from this foundation, from this moment, it's something to teach you on how to rebuild things the way that they need to be rebuilt. All right. So this is a really good indication that the ancestors are guiding you to rebuild a foundation that may be a little bit more stable, all right, than what you have been trying to upkeep, because it seems like it's something that really is demanding on your energy. Even if it's a business perspective, you may be having to go back to square one with concepts, or just having to really reevaluate situations all right, to where you don't have to constantly be at a go. And when I say that, I mean constantly, continuously doing things to try to uphold something or try to keep something together, knowing that you need help, or knowing that it's just a little bit too stressful, so you need to take something off your plate. All right. Sometimes the ancestor can make something crash, or they can guide it to be crashed so that you can see what's really going on behind the scenes, or so that you can actually face what's really stressing you out, or to even guide you that there's another way to do certain things. All right. Um, Being indecisive about certain decisions. So the ancestors, again, like I said, with the healing, something possibly might have happened to you, or even on a small scale, they are asking you to heal, and they're allowing you to know that everything is okay. And this is, again, the ancestor card. So this represents the ancestors really being present in your life, to guide you during this time period, healing things in your life, career wise, and also just your mental health, as far as dealing with certain stressful things that just get in the way. All right. I hear messages beyond this realm. So you are experiencing a lot of spiritual information during this time. I don't know what I was going to say. Spiritual gifts, my correction. During this time, you may be picking up on messages from the other realm in order to hear them. So they are guiding you. So it may just represent you pay attention to songs. You may have to pay attention to other people's words, because they speak through other people too, even if you don't hear them directly through your ear. But some of you guys are gifted that chose this one to hear them directly. All right. So it seems like you just need to come to your peace of mind, really, just really reevaluate things. I don't see this being a bad thing. I just see this as being guided to reassess a certain situation, so you can come out of being indecisive, so that things can get more smoothly for you, more smoothly. Throat chakra is definitely blocked with this one. Things can go more smoothly for you. Okay, you have discovered what is now yours to take. So through all this pain and, transformation and all the stuff that you're going through, you're waiting on the rewards, and they're definitely going to come in once all this stuff goes down. So all is not lost. Okay, good things are actually coming towards you, and this is an opportunity for you to gain more out of loss than ever. All right, so basically, when things fall down, things get rebuilt back up to be a better foundation, and again, for you to realize what you're missing, or why it fell down apart in the first place, like why it fell apart in the first place. This represents you being very, very much a leader. It also represents the ancestors guiding you. So it seems like they also could be guiding you to connections as well. So if you've been feeling the need to try to make connections to where your lineage goes back, it seems like you're going to be finding some answers soon. This is a very, very beautiful card, because I can just see it. I can see somebody being guided or led back to heritage. So if you have been searching for some answers, this is a sign that you will definitely get the answers to that. All right. And you also have, lastly, prepare for ritual spell work is needed. So this just represents, it is what it says it is. Prepare for ritual. You need to probably be doing some rituals and things to kind of repair if anything fell apart as far as financial wise, or if you've been taking a financial cut, or just anything going sideways. You can do things to bring more love into your life. And it's very, very within heritage if you have this card. So it seems like this is something that you've been doing for generations and generations in your family. So don't feel ashamed to, go grab some stuff out the kitchen and whip it up to make your life a little bit more fulfilling. So this is just another sign to embrace who you are. Okay, being guided to embrace who you are, and also finding out more information about your culture. So that's always a great thing. All right, so that is what I get for the first one. But anything you're going through will come to pass, so don't worry about it. You definitely have frustration there. So frustration dealing with something. All right, so enough on the first one. Let's go to the second one. That was a deep one right there. Let's go to the second one. What are the ancestors guiding you to do? Sudden decisions and sudden changes. Speaking out, very much speaking out. it seems like you're going to be taking firm positions in situations, firm positions, like standing up for what you believe in to be right. Yeah, as soon as I said that, this fell on me. So it says new position, play your role. And this is definitely a queen, or it could be a king in your case. Either way, it just represents taking on that emperor or empress energy to stand up for what you believe in. You're being put in a position of power. And you're being guided to take that position of power. A position of power means you can guide others, you can lead others, or you can be a representation of a role model to others, whether you're leading them or not. Okay? So you're definitely being guided to stand your ground, stand in your position. Chief. I get chief energy here. Definitely being guided to stand in your position. And for those of you who picked this one, a lot of your family members had to follow that role as well, okay? Because it kind of represents some of you maybe being shy or trying to avoid that position or role of complete authority, but it was put in your place for a reason. It might have led you up to now, because, you know, I used to be a shy person myself, so even so, that didn't stop who I am today, okay? It couldn't stop who I was today. It's so impactful in your energy that eventually it's going to come out, okay? It's going to come out. So it's just like a search or a position of authority. Realize who you are, you know? So you're being guided to accept your role, accept who you are. You are also being guided to focus on what's important. So there seems to be some distractions in the energy of who cares about you. Know that you are very, very loved, okay? Because there may be energies outside of you where you're trying to connect with certain friends, or just even enemies. Sometimes we try to connect to who and whatever, to try to be a part of something, but maybe you just stand out, you know, and sometimes you have to accept that role as well. You will attract what's needed to you when the time is right. So don't focus on the losses that you've experienced, even if this is in love, because for some of you, I'm feeling that it's in love as well. So if it deals with that, just take the loss for what it is and realize that it may just bring you the person that you actually need. You don't want someone loosely investing in you. So you may question the people that you're around, or question why you don't have anybody around you. And it's because you may still be in the same energy of the same people. And you're going to be moved and to be around people that are closer to your energy. We can connect in many different ways, and especially nowadays with the internet, we can connect in so many different ways. So don't limit yourself to only connecting to who you've always connected to, because people may not understand you today. They may not understand how spiritual you are. They may not understand how strong of a being you are, and they don't want to try to understand. Maybe eventually down the road, but don't feel insecure about who you are, especially with the speaking out. Okay, speaking out may lead you to loneliness, but you have to realize what's most important. Okay, so focus on your accomplishments. You are in a state of growth, so remember that. And just with me saying that, it says let go. It will come back in time. Let these people go. Ooh, you have a lot of good energy here, because you have good luck and protection. So no matter what somebody says to you, no matter who pops off to you, know that you do have a spiritual team and even spiritual animals that are here to protect you, that are guiding you. Good luck and protection. That's crazy. You also have spiritual growth, new gift. So you have a lot of growth spiritually coming in, and they want you to be proud of that and also to embrace that. You're being guided to a new spiritual gift. Okay, so take that how it resonates with you. You also have old flame has not died out yet. This represents your passion for your craft, and it also represents having a lover of somebody. Somebody has a deep love for you, regardless if you're not experiencing it with certain people. This represents that you are always loved as well. It also represents to relax. Take life as it is. You have earthly connection, money, and security. So this represents that you will be very secure, especially with the good luck card. You will be very secure if you haven't been. Just chase your financial goals, all right? Because you have a lot of financial energy here where you need to embrace opportunities. Focus on what's important because you can build something that's very stable for yourself if you actually put your energy towards that. All right. Especially if you're bringing in the money now. If you ain't bringing in the money, they're telling you to bring in the money. But if you do have something that you're working on foundation wise, as far as a business, continue to focus on that. Don't get distracted with all the little petty stuff. All right. So that is your message. And that's a powerful message. I love this message. All right, so for those of you who chose the last one, what are the ancestors guiding you to? So you are being guided in the ways of adventure, maybe traveling, and also experiencing a lot of new things. Because I'm seeing a bunny rabbit, and every time I see that, that just kind of represents hopping around from place to place, idea to idea. And of course, it could mean more than that, but that's just my representation of it when I see that vision of a rabbit. Making connections. Okay, you got deep trauma holds in me coming out, so that could be something within the childhood or just something within the deep past that does need to be addressed for moving forward, okay? And also maybe something that you're hiding. Okay. Flip these over real quick because I ain't ready to address those cards yet. And I know this is a long, extensive reading, but I guess the ancestors ain't spoken a while, so they're making up for lost time. A lot of confusion on your path as well. Well, but you're being guided to use your intuition, follow your goals, follow your heart. Okay, let's see what we got. So lots of movement coming into your world, whether you know this or not. It says you have the gift, work on it. So that represents working on keeping your third eye open. A lot of you who chose this one probably would really benefit from taking that class that I got going on, okay? Because it seems like you are working through your spiritual adventures, trying to get to know yourself spiritually or trying to heighten your spiritual gifts. But you may be running into some brick walls with certain information and also just trying to deal with things outside of your spiritual practice. And that happens a lot of times. Things can just overtake you, and you're also being faced with a lot of things for the first time or having to really deal with things. You may be wondering why you're not growing spiritually, and it's probably because you have to deal with some of the things in the past that are actually hurting you. because this represents, though I hate to say it, that's what I made the card for. It represents going into a depression, or just kind of allowing yourself into dark places at times. It may not be always and through and through, but it could be every now and then you allow yourself to get into a place of not being confident in yourself and who you are, or just allowing the darkness to just kind of overtake you, and you do not want to do that. Okay. You have so much to live for and so much that you are being guided to do. So don't let the emotions of others, you have empathic energy. So that represents everybody's energy kind of just being planted on you. Okay, being planted on you, and you're kind of having to deal with their energy on top of your own. So very, very gifted, the ones that chose this one. And that's the important reason why you have to work on your gifts. Important reason why you have to prepare for ritual spell work is needed. This represents using indigenous practice to protect yourself, to protect your energy, so that way you don't have a lot of outside energies getting to you, because that can drive you into darkness too, because you're like, I can't help everybody and everyone in the world. All right, but you may feel guided to do that regardless, right? So you have higher forces at work, wish granted. This represents a wish coming true for you. So if you have been pondering on some things, this represents it will come to fruition for you. So that's always a good sign. You also have good luck and protection. So you do have a spiritual team behind you, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not. It's just kind of up to you, whether you put that energy towards introducing yourself. I just see this as kind of going in cycles, starting again, starting over and over again. Little do you know, everything will come together eventually. There's a lot of energy in this reading, so it means to me that it represents a lot of things going on. You're growing spiritually, you're trying to learn new things, you're trying to help other people. You just may be getting weighed down with a lot of things, and it's just important to just keep your a head on your shoulders. Just try to clear out your energy as best you can. You are to learn, so that's not going to stop. You are to grow, that's not going to stop. But figure out what makes you really happy and focus on that. Because I know, you are the kind of, I was going to say a state of confusion, but I see that just to me, and it always looks like a image to where you may have been gifted some gifts, and when it got to you, things just got chaotic, or they may be hard to control. But know that you will get control of your gifts, and you will get in control of how you handle other people and how they handle you. All right, because there's a lot of giving energy as well, or not knowing how to give and not knowing how to restrain yourself with energy. So you may be working on a lot of things, but just know that even represents how powerful your ancestors are and how powerful you will be over time. All right, so a lot of good things coming to you. It's just needing to be a little bit more organized in your energy. Okay, so that is the last one. I hope that you were able to understand that, because that was a lot. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. And again, if you would like to join the class, guys, sign up, okay? Don't miss that deadline, because it will be a lot of great information. And again, I probably won't do it again. So don't miss out on that opportunity if your ancestors are guiding you, or if you feel drawn to doing it, okay? I look forward to seeing